You're rocking with the Meet the Neighbors podcast, powered by Rents Due Entertainment Co.
That was good. I like the beat. I like all of it.
Let's get this shit popping, man. Meet the Neighbors podcast.
Yes, sir.
Everybody feeling good tonight?
Everybody just beefing. Nah, everybody beefing.
Everybody beefing?
We gotta find some beef. I gotta find some beef. Damn, that shit don't sound right.
Yeah, pause.
No Diddy.
But I got what you're saying.
Yo! Damn.
No Diddy.
Damn, no Diddy, bro.
Nah, but it just make you feel like you want to go step outside.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this just seemed like everybody.
There's no Traz always ready whenever you trying to step outside.
Man,
Listen, man. Practice is right. Goddamn. Nah, man. Everybody fighting. So fuck it.
Would you say practice my right? You stupid.
Oh,
You
shit.
think everybody's out here trying to beef just because they see Kendrick and Drake beef and they see fucking might as well just beef too? Or just beef just sells, right? Beef sells.
Yeah,
Beef sells.
unfortunately.
Controversy sells.
Sometimes you get some good music out of it, so it's like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I think as long as it like is important and it really is about something, don't come out the woodwork with some shit and like that's corny. Like, but if it's relevant, is what's going on. Yeah, let's get it.
So we gonna talk about it. What Chris is mad about? What about a girl?
Beats me.
Hoes and bitches, man.
Well, shit, man.
Hoes and bitches.
Let's get the podcast started first and foremost. Meet the Neighbors podcast, episode 29, powered by Rents Due Entertainment Co. Let's clap it up real quick.
Clap it up, 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 clap it up.
Yes, sir. It's another beautiful Monday night. We are here at our home, the Rents Due HQ, Galaxy Tinning.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Greeny.
No, my bad.
Hey,
Damn, go ahead. No, it's on you. It's on you.
It's your boy Greeny. Next to me, as always, my homie.
It's your boy Trap RDF.
Yes, sir. And our big man, Fats behind the boards.
What's up, y'all? It's FCK.
DJ FCK. And our homies behind the camera on the couch today. We got our homegirl Pamela. We got Justin. We got Jasmine in the building. Clap it up for them as well.
Yay.
They too quiet. Hey, they too quiet. Give them a little horn or
Give
something.
a little horn. Give him a drop. Give him a drop.
Hey,
Rated Pod.
we're here.
Let's go.
Another beautiful Monday night. Before we get started,
That was
if you're
boring
listening,
as fuck.
like, subscribe, follow us on social media and YouTube at Rents Due FLA. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to be in tune with every episode of Meet the Neighbors podcast. We're on Spotify now. We're on Apple Podcasts. So tap in with us. You're trying to listen in the car, listen we're at the gym, or watch us on YouTube. It's another beautiful Monday night. How was your weekend, though, bro? What'd you get into this weekend, Trap?
Man, nothing that stands out, but I had a good weekend.
As long as you had a good one.
Yeah, made some money. I watched. Damn, I don't know.
Andy Garcia.
I about to say I don't know if it was the weekend or not, but I definitely did watch that fight. We had a good get together. A lot of good food and shit.
Yes.
Made some money. Played some dominoes. It was a cool weekend, man. With that being said, I know Fats had some shit going on.
Yeah, I was outside.
We was outside this weekend. Fast was DJ.
Shout out to the Nomi Village. Folks over there. They had a fashion show. It was like high fusion. It was something they was trying to incorporate. I think like 420 as well.
Okay.
A couple of vendors out there and stuff. But nah, it was a nice. They had some performers. The whole runway thing was nice. The weather was nice.
I could barely hear you.
You can barely hear me.
Yeah, you just the lowest I ever heard you talk before.
For real. Sorry, yo. I'm stoned.
I got a question though. First of all, shout out to Eli Hawkins at Nomi Village. That was a great event. We went through over there to see Fats DJ and do his thing. I totally forgot it was a 420.
Yeah.
And we're all weed smokers here.
Listen, man.
Any of y'all celebrate 420 anymore?
That's an amateur.
Yeah,
holiday.
it's an excuse to be like, yeah, let's go. But like now, it's just like
Every day.
I do
is
this shit every
420.
day.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
So
not-
you didn't get a little higher than usual, or you just totally forgot like I did?
Fuck no, man. I probably only one joint,
I feel like
and I was working too. I worked that whole day.
I've been some 420 events in the past, and I just always felt like especially down in like Wynwood where you got to pay to get in.
Yeah.
And I was just always like, oh man, this is a waste of my time and money because I smoke a couple fucking joints
Falling
and
asleep.
I'm done. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
I'm at that age now.
Yeah.
Well, I just need sativas, the ones that keep you up, and not the indicas that keep. But I don't. No,
Everything's a hybrid now.
literally, because they
I
don't.
never found a strain of weed that kept me up.
I used to have some, but like it's not. You can't find that anymore.
No, everything
Yeah,
is a down.
I'm the same way as what Jay said. Like honestly, all weed gets me tired. Like I don't really feel a difference between like.
I used to
sativa
work
and
out on
indica.
some. Like there was some that I would want
maybe
to work
I could
out.
definitely. What I feel is more tired. Like if I have an indica, then I'll just feel more tired than I do off of fucking sativa. But like I've never really felt like up off weed. It's
I
always
think it
make me
depends on
tired.
what you got going on.
I ain't gonna say
where
up,
you
but
at.
it doesn't make you.
Slow.
It'll keep you vibrant to go do what you need to do.
For me, there's a lot of weed. It's like sometimes I'll smoke weed and I'll be like, want to talk and up. And then sometimes I smoke weed and I'm like, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, like,
y'all get paranoid as y'all gotten older? Like the older you get, you still get high. Do you ever get paranoid?
Yeah, all the time.
I wouldn't even say
paranoid,
paranoid, but it'd be like anxiety, like worry about shit, like for nothing.
You
And
notice
you don't
shit
even know
more.
you don't even know why you like
your
feeling
mind
this
just be
way.
racing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But sometimes I need that. I need to worry, like, because sometimes you ignore things when you're like
No,
not.
that's a fact.
so you like
you are more alert.
I like it, yeah, because it's like, oh shit, damn, I didn't even notice
'Cause I'm
I wasn't
quiet.
doing the right thing, and like
See,
you
that-
get high and you noticed it.
That's when I'm like, Papa Shroom.
Yeah.
Papa Shroom.
See, we elevated now too.
I find myself getting more paranoid. Like I always know exact time. It's like right after work. Like when I get off of work, I guess if I had like a long day, or if I hadn't smoked in a long time, I'll like have a drink and smoke a joint, or hit my bong.
And
And I'll
get quiet.
just get like super quiet, just sit in my chair, watch Netflix, and my mind just fucking racing about everything that happened that day, that week, or
But
it's
does
about
it
to
make
happen.
you want to do better because you're noticing it?
It depends. Sometimes I'll get like hard on myself. Sometimes I'll
I
get
don't
like
wanna-
excited.
I don't want to smoke
Sometimes,
no more.
sometimes I'll think about not smoking no more.
Crackhead.
Like,
Man,
yeah,
I
just be
can't-
like,
I can't
oh, it's
do
always
this shit.
different. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it definitely happens. It's definitely has progressed as I've gotten older. Because when I was a kid,
But you
I
gotta
used to
learn.
just
You gotta
I used
learn
just
how
get high
to
as
control
fucking
those
pass out.
thoughts, or try to at least.
When it comes down to the street weed, you really never know what you really get.
Yeah, you
That's
don't
true.
know
Facts.
anymore.
So
And even when
You
you
know.
buying shit like this, medical and all that, what people don't realize is that's probably, I say probably, it's mainly last year's harvest or the harvest before that. You really not, unless you right there, like you really not getting the fresh buds. You're getting shit from last year.
Oh
the
yeah,
year
they
before.
showed. I saw something recently, like a before and after, like weed before, and like how vibrant it was before, and now it's a lot darker.
Well, that's outdoor, indoor. My mama was always like, it would always remind
But just
me
in
of
general, like the average that's being sold out is like darker now.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the
'cause
finesse
niggas ain't-
game. That's when people send you light depths for
high grade
for
and
the
all that
highs.
shit like that,
And but my mom was always like, Travis, you got any regular weed?
Not that shit that gets
You
me
got
fucked
any?
up.
And she always
That's that
called
old
it.
head shit, yeah.
She called it sensimilia. You got any sensimilia?
What's it called?
Sensimilia.
Sensimilia.
Sensibility, I heard that.
It always remind me of that shit when you remember that Cat Williams stand up when he's like, everybody got this weed out here. This shit called death. He's like, do you got some regular weed? And
Nah, them boys-
that's my
Yeah, the
mom.
old folk, they can't handle this new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this should be crazy, man.
Yeah,
This new shit out now, man. This should be ridiculous. Let's talk about
Hopefully,
this.
oh, I'm sorry. I
go
gotta
ahead.
say, hopefully, I seen DeSantis. He's
trying
not,
to
He's not really feeling it. I hope they
Nah.
do.
What, he's
though.
trying to get away with the? Because
He's not trying to,
trying to recreationalize it this year.
He's not. So I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm hoping
Man, he
the
can't
votes-
stop everything, dog.
the votes do their
It would
job.
it would definitely help with even like just the crime and stuff that
His-
what they
his
consider
reason-
a
I think it's his
crime.
last term anyway.
His reasoning
His
was
last couple of years
the
anyway.
whole state
it's
gonna
gonna make
smell.
Florida smell like marijuana.
Is that his
Shit
reasoning?
already
That was
smells.
his
It
re-
already smells like marijuana.
It does, bruh.
It
I
already
think
does.
it's a lost cause. I don't really even think it matters, man. People
Man,
don't
he can
smoke
make
weed
a
when they
lot.
want
He
to
can make
smoke
a lot
weed.
of bread for the state.
That's what I'm
recreationalize
saying.
that shit, bro. A
Yeah.
lot of bread.
And it'll be so good to just walk in the
Yeah.
store.
Back to our
I just keep
teachers and
thinking of
shit
like
like
all the
that.
people that are like in jail over like a small
For
amount
weed,
of weed.
yeah.
Yeah, for weed.
That's the biggest thing because I was gonna say how many. I walk wherever I want. If I want to spark a joint, I'll spark a joint. And really, shit don't really.
In church?
Absolutely, if I go to church. No, I'm just playing.
I'm sure they
I
got
don't
some-
go to church.
They got some weed smoking churches.
I don't go to
Damn.
church, but nah, but
Quiet got awkward as fuck.
everybody looking at me.
They probably got some weed smoking.
Ain't none of y'all been in church.
Like, I don't know, though. You know, I think I might
420
light up a church in a confessional.
They definitely got 420
Yeah.
churches. for sure.
Your Honor, I say Your Honor. Shit. I'm in court still. God damn it.
Let's talk about some shit, man. Let's talk about this. You want to talk about this Quavo Chris Brown beat?
Yo, this nigga Quavo, man.
Wow.
Man.
That was good.
It was very entertaining. I needed that. It hit
They were
hot off
both
the
good.
press, y'all. Hot off the press. It literally
Just dropped like an hour ago.
probably like an hour ago.
No, but they're both good. I like them both.
You like Chris Brown's too?
Well, when Chris Brown's dropped, I thought it was impactful.
Chris Brown, man, I like
Oh yeah,
Chris
she was
Brown.
all in the group chat. You see Chris Brown drop that fire?
It was so good.
You see that fire Chris Brown drop?
It's not like he's not putting bars together, but it's just like,
Nah, I'm gonna
thought
say
it was
like
good.
I always
Disrespect me,
always
nigga.
say like, yo, I know, like I've seen.
I know Chris Brown can rap.
Yeah, he can rap.
I'm busting cap.
But when I heard this shit and it was on Who Wants Smoke with Me, B, and it like it
who wants
just,
smoke with C?
yeah, like nah, I'm like, bro, nah, I didn't get
thought-
past that.
so-
He
I
rapped
thought-
good. It was just corny.
Yeah, it's Chris
I
Brown.
thought it was like good in the sense that he like,
It's Chris Brown.
he did say some kind of outlandish things.
You know what,
he
though?
was disrespectful. So I thought,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
it
yeah.
worked.
He went too hard with the disrespect.
Right.
Yeah,
That
with the
was all
takeoff
he had.
joint. Yeah, takeoff
Let-
joint was
So
awesome.
then, when you compare it to the Quavo one that just dropped,
Whew.
I don't think it's better,
Ooh,
but I thought it
no.
was good in the time that it
Takeoff.
dropped.
No, it wasn't a bad diss. It was
wasn't
funny.
a bad diss.
Again, we just said last week, like I did say, like there is nothing off the table when it comes to beef. Like there's no lines crossed. The takeoff line is, I guess you can say, as crossing the line. I don't
Wish you
like,
was you,
it's just a stupid ass line. He wants to drop it. I guess he thought it sounded cool, but I just thought it sounded corny in
Facts.
general.
This
Especially what's like the base of the beef? Like he just mad about Karuchi.
So
That's
for
the base.
girls, and when that's why Quavo's response was better because he got down to what's really happening
Yeah.
here. So I like
my
I like
thi-
when they each dropped. I like them.
My thing about it is like
Damn, it's gay.
Chris
Oh.
Brown, like you're an R&B singer. You don't release rap records.
I would have rather him
He's got
sang
rap
the
records.
diss.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, like
You
automatically-
bitch-ass nigga.
Weeknd.
yeah.
Shoot is
Like-
doing
like the
TikToks.
Weeknd.
Your bitch,
Hey,
nigga.
perfect example.
Oh,
The
uh-huh.
Weeknd on Future's album, whatever.
Made a whole video of that shit.
The Weeknd still was the Weeknd and said what he had to say,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like, all right, you're an R&B singer, and now you just want to drop a rap record on an old ass beat, and then
Who wants? Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
like-
think that's crazy. That Who Wants Smoke is old. That song might be like 2 years old.
it's
Nah,
2
I'll say
years
like
old,
three.
but at the same time, it's
Maybe
like
4, like pandemic probably, right?
how many people have
What?
done remixes to that one beat?
I think it's like it's
True.
old enough, but not old enough.
It's crazy
If
how
that
much
makes
we
any
can
sense.
I just think it ties into all his corniness in general.
Whoa,
Like,
whoa,
Chris
whoa,
Brown,
whoa,
wait.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like he's
No,
not
let's
corny
talk
as
about
an
it.
R&B singer, but
Whoa.
as like the rap track, the diss track in general was
Hold on
corny.
now.
It's like you use like the different, like the same, use a beat that is not your beat. Like I would have liked the original beat. Like he just went hard with the disrespect. I feel like that's all he really focused on. But like I don't know. I didn't think
Just
it was
think
good.
about it. If he
wasn't
didn't-
that
if he-
good. It was
if
just
he
more
did-
corny. It was more corny than it was good.
he
if
can
he
rap though.
If he didn't, no, he can rap. But if he didn't
He can rap.
if he didn't use
But
the
that
Who
shit
Wants
was-
Smoke with Me
She
beat,
was ass.
because he carried the whole song like the Who Wants Smoke with
It's
Me.
just his voice.
If
Like,
he would have done it on some original,
Nah,
then
let's keep it a buck. This
He would've had
nigga's
to
been
make
corny.
some-
Take his.
no.
nah.
Can
What are you
can-
about to say?
Can I talk?
What are you
Yeah.
about to say?
Let him talk.
No, I'm letting him talk. What are you about to
Right,
say?
spit it out. Go ahead.
I don't gotta spit it out. I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
If you take his immaculate talent for dancing and music, take that out of the way. This nigga's been corny from the jump.
But how can you take that away?
Because the dancing and singing don't make him not corny. It makes the whatever you think is corny, it makes it acceptable. Because of the dancing
He's an
and singing.
extraordinary
No,
dancer
so
and singer.
hold up. So
He
Justin,
draws.
not Justin. What
Yes.
do you mean by that?
Thank you, Trav. As I was saying,
He puts the mic down.
if you
No.
take the reason why we love him away, that's blinding us from his corniness. This nigga's been corny from the jump.
What makes him corny?
The singing and the dancing.
Y'all go ahead,
What makes him
ahead.
corny?
nigga. If you let me fucking finish,
Go ahead.
he's
Oh
been corny
wow,
from
we
the
about to
jump.
take it there on this episode.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Can't
what?
talk at the same time.
What?
Trav, you go ahead.
Nah, what makes him corny? I'm curious.
All right. From the beginning, beating up Rihanna, corny. He's been open drug addict for a long time, corny. The beating up, jumping Usher. Who jumps Usher?
Yeah, that's corny.
Corny. What else? This nigga.
I get where you going with that for sure.
Like
So it's
corny.
antics.
But
antics.
we overlooked that because he could dance good.
Oh, for a fact.
Nah,
That's all I'm saying.
R. Kelly-
And then bring it back to this right now. You
Corny.
choose. First of all, he could rap. We all could rap. That's saying nothing.
Have you heard the mixtape with him and Tiger though?
No, sir. I hate
That's
both
what I'm
of them.
saying. So it's just like
Nah, but I will say
Yeah,
that
He can rap.
A mixtape I will listen to more than that.
That shit was hard back in the day, though.
Wh-
I ain't gonna.
but
But
I
that shit
will-
was corny.
But I will
But
say,
I ain't talking no more. I'm turning my mic off.
No. I will say I agree with that. A lot of his shit is antics and the things that's going on, like
The shit
it's
he did with
corny,
Karrueche.
whatever. But like the fact that I think that this record is corny. Like besides everything else, I think the record he
Niggas
dropped
forget-
is this.
Niggas
It's
forget
corny.
that Chris Brown was like 15, 16 years old when he became famous.
Right. I ain't.
So
Like
he
I
was
said,
literally, so the antics and things or the things that you call corny, that nigga was just literally living his life and making mistakes. He just had to make it under the eye because he was Chris Brown.
Joining-
The same shit that Bobby Brown did, the same shit that Elvis Presley did, the same. DMX was a fucking crackhead since 13 years old. We
I-
still
Right.
love
I
him.
think you need to have a little bit more heart, like you told us earlier. A little bit more.
Don't
soul.
say too much. Don't say too much.
I didn't. This guy. All I'm saying is that you need to be more kind. That's all I'm saying to Chris Brown, because I think what you're saying is like, and Jasmine always makes fun of us because like she said, millennials really love Chris Brown, and it's like, well, yeah, because he grew up with
Watch
us.
it grow
I
up.
just don't
And
think
so
Chris
when
Brown,
we watch him do stuff, we know why he's doing it. Like whether it's be drugs, whether it be he just doesn't know how to act because he's been in the limelight so
you
long
think that
or
Chris-
whatever. We have that soft side for Chris Brown. So like, yeah, we know he's doing all that stuff, but we don't hate him.
is Chris Brown a good
no,
person? You know?
nobody hates him.
You think
but
Chris Brown's a good person?
I think
so.
I think so.
You don't think he's a little crazy?
I would-
Yeah, but he can
I
also
would-
be
I
a
would
good
think-
person.
Not
There
making
are
that
people
makes you a
out
bad
there.
person. You think he's a good person, honestly?
I think he's a good. I think he's got a heart.
Because I think he's a talented individual.
I don't think that's
But
a fair question.
But
though.
I think I'm just saying.
don't-
I think
what
his
he
antics.
does in his relationships,
think
I
his
think
antics-
can be different from how he
Yeah.
is with people.
I don't know. I just think his antics kind of just reflect who he probably is as a person. Like I just think maybe he just has a
I don't know. I
shitty
think
character as a
that
person.
we-
He's extremely talented, but I just think he's maybe just a shitty person
He's
when
no
it comes down
different-
when it comes down to it.
he's
Like,
no different than anybody.
Literally, and then he's no different from your Britney Spears. Or
But
your-
everybody you named to compare to him, I would put them in the same. DMX. Who else you said?
What are you saying about DMX?
I'm saying that okay, if you take away the reason why we love them, they've been corny for a long time. They've
think I-
been all right. Like we can't cape for them because we like their talent. That's all
And
I'm saying.
I'll agree with that as far as the
I
fact
guess
that
everybody's corny then.
well, what I would say is
I'm
that
corny.
what I think is that everybody we are all fucking humans at the end of the day. You know, when you're in the spotlight, like
Making mistakes.
yeah, that shit goes to light.
The
But
same shit Chris Brown did. You
everybody
probably did.
exactly. That's
You
what
probably,
I-
smacked
everything.
you probably smacked the bitch up one time because she was acting out loud or some shit.
There's a lot of people who didn't do
not.
those things either. That's been in the same position he's been from a young pup. You know what I'm saying?
No, so I get it, but I will say, like, to reel it back in, that I do think this diss record that he dropped, I think that is corny.
That's corny.
super corny.
I mean,
Well,
sure,
they
but I
washed
don't.
him.
I don't think he's.
But him as a
I
human
don't-
being,
I
I'm nobody.
I don't have a
to
problem
judge.
with him,
Yeah.
right?
What do you feel about Quavo's diss though?
I thought it was good. I thought he said everything
I
that
think
needed to be
that-
said.
Yeah, I think that I mean, the song's better. I think the
Original
the,
beat?
the beat is better. I think everything about it is better, and I also respect him for, you know, because that bar that Chris said about fucking take, man, I ain't taking that lightly.
Nah. I think Chris
So-
Brown got another one.
But that's
Coming.
why I think it's
Pause.
corny.
Yeah, but I'm not defending his diss. I'm not saying his diss was better. I thought when it dropped it was good. But what I'm saying is like I'm not gonna hate Chris Brown, aside from the Quavo stuff.
Nah, I don't think anybody asked you.
Nah, we love Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Man.
No, we love Chris
Corny
Brown.
at all.
It didn't sound like it.
Well, so let's wrap this first segment up real quick before we get out of here for the next segment. Like, follow, subscribe to our channel at RentsFLA on YouTube. We right back with segment number 2, Meet the Neighbors Podcast.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get right back into it. Meet the Neighbors Podcast, episode 29, powered by Rents to Entertainment Co. Before we get back into it, make sure you like, subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on social media. We talked about, what we talked about just now? Oh, Quavo and Chris Brown beef. This track has just dropped. Fucking forgot. Let's get into this. Man, it was a big fight this weekend, huh? Devin Hainey, Ryan
Man.
Garcia.
Crazy fight.
Ryan Garcia took the W. Everybody thought he was going to lose. Well, I mean, you bet on him. So you thought he was going to win. I thought he was going to go out bad.
Yeah, I put money on it.
One of the craziest fight promos I've probably ever seen.
And that's the thing is
Crazy.
like everything between the weighing in, overweight, 3.2 pounds. He bet Devin Hainey $500,000 per pound. So that's 1.5 million.
Yep.
All his antics and everything.
So everything before him doing the coke, saying he was doing on coke, he was drinking too much, smoking, the videos he was dropping saying he's gonna get sober, all this shit that came around before the fight.
And that's the thing is like, cause I feel like a lot of that stemmed from Oscar De La Hoya, which is backing him. That's his man, and the things that have come out about him actually like dressing up like women and the drugs and shit like that. So I feel like he kind of like if you catching all the flack, you might as well play into it. But at the end of the day, he stood on business.
Won that bitch.
I mean, he won it, and it wasn't even just by like it went to a decision, but should it have? Should it have went to a decision?
I mean, they said he knocked him down 3 times.
And should it have been that close?
One judge fucking scored as a tie. You seen that?
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. That's why I don't like boxing. Boxing be pissing me off because how you judge that as a tie?
So the thing I have with boxing, and because I be betting, I know you be betting too on shit. But the thing about boxing is, which it kind of makes it hard to decipher. Like coming up, you got Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, right? And all the fights with Floyd, the money team. It get hard to go with like put money on something and believe something because when you got such a big team behind you, you almost feel like it's already set in stone.
Yeah.
But I feel like that him going overweight, taking the title out of the fight, I feel like now that just made it where it's like, all right, it's going to be set up for another fight. But
I think him taking the title out of the fight too probably was maybe one of the reasons why he won because Haney was probably overlooking him to begin with because he was a major favorite. I think back to betting shit like probably bettors out there. I think Ryan Garcia was fucking plus 600 to win, which is a huge underdog.
Right.
And like the fact that Haney was probably overlooking him, and then he knew that he was going in there and he wouldn't lose his belt, win or lose. Like he probably looked like, oh, I'm gonna beat this clown. If I do lose, I'm not gonna lose my belt. He probably went there super lax days ago in this show because he got clocked.
I just look at it like everybody want to say, oh, 3 pounds. Yeah, 3 pounds. What? 3 pounds is not going.
Yeah, I think it was even like two and a half. It was like 42.
Nah, he weighed in at 143, I believe, 0.2 pounds. So 3.2 pounds over. And my thing is, I'm sorry, that ain't about to.
That ain't gonna change the fight too
That
much.
ain't gonna change the fight.
Yeah. 10 pounds, 15 pounds is.
And
like 3 pounds
especially,
ain't gonna change the fight too much.
bro, Ryan dog walked that boy.
Yeah. I think he overlooked him. I don't think he
Like
really
Haney went
thought.
in there, yeah,
he
especially with all the
went on there,
antics and
overlooked
stuff.
him. Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, what a lot of people don't realize is, like, when you go into boxing and you look at everybody's, this is the power of social media. A lot of people don't even know about Ryan. They don't know about Devin. They never look into that.
They really just know about what they're doing, about the antics.
And so if you go back, man, they grew up fighting. They've fought before. They've sparred. They have a history. They came up. They're for their age and what they're doing right now, they are the two biggest fighters. They came up together, so it's like, it ain't like they're strangers. Nah, they already knew. So there was blood boiling on that. I just think that, I was thinking, like, my first thing, like, how I even won my bets, I was like, man, all right, the title's off the line.
How much you won?
It don't matter. The title's off the line. I was thinking in my head, like, okay, the title's off the line. They're going to let Ryan win because if Ryan lost, he just lost to Tank. If Ryan lost to this, like, he wouldn't even be able to pull a draw for no crowd or nothing, for no pay-per-view. So I'm like, that's in my head. I'm like, this is why. And I always thought Ryan, like, was going to win. But now the way he really did him, I'm just like, bro, like, I don't care. Like, would y'all want to see another fight?
I think they definitely got to fight now. They got to have the rematch now.
Would y'all want to see another fight? Honestly, the way he did that, boy, would y'all want to see another fight? I want to see a Tank fight. I want to see what's his name, Jerron. They call him Boots, man. It's he's a welterweight.
I don't follow much boxing, but I think they definitely end up fight. They got to fight again. I mean, he beat him once. They got to do a second one, maybe even a third one. Now it'll be for the belt. They always usually end up fighting 2 or 3 times. So I think they definitely got to end up fighting it again.
Jerron Ennis. He's the welterweight. Yeah, the welterweight champ. I believe he's like 30-something and 28 knockouts. That's where I feel like Ryan's going. Like
You said 37-0 with 28 knockouts?
I didn't say 37.
What do you think about the fact that he bet
He's 31-0 with 28 knockouts.
He bet $2 million on himself to win $12 million, Ryan Garcia.
What do I think about it? Shit.
Believe in yourself.
Exactly, it worked. And even him Ryan wasn't even worried about the title. He trying to prove something.
That's the only part that disappointed me. I'm not a big boxing fan, but him mixing weight kind of took a little off it because
he was chugging a beer walking up. He was fucking chugging a beer walking up.
He would have won the belt. Like
but let me ask you this, because I understand. But let me ask you this: all the fights that Ryan has fought in, he's been boxing his whole life. He did he not make with the all the clauses or whatever with Tank? Did he not make weight? Has he ever missed weight?
I think the catch weight was different though.
But has he ever missed weight?
I don't know.
He's never missed weight.
He said that his body physically can't go past 142.
All I'm saying is if he wanted to make weight, he would make weight.
The next fight Oscar De La Hoya was saying the next fight is he's an elite now, so he sets the tone, he sets the rules. And now that you said it kind of seems like a script drawn out. Like,
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? If Devin Hainey would have won, the story's over.
Yeah.
But now we have a 3-fight series that's going to take over the next 3 years, 4 years. Like now we have boxing was, if people kept saying boxing was dying, now boxing I feel is back.
I feel like, and that's the thing. I feel like boxing is dying when you get the Jake Pauls in here, when you get the people that and I didn't like Jake Paul at first, but he is actually putting in the work, so I respect that, and I'll give that respect where it's due. But on a fight where like, okay, Jake Paul is gonna fight Mike Tyson. That shit is like kind of corny. This shit is kind of like washed up. Like
yeah, but you can't say that. I understand that from like if
you're talking about two aspiring boxers, like young boxers.
Yeah, of course. But like for the actual, but I think from like a fan perspective and the sport perspective, like the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight is a good thing for boxing because it's gonna sell tickets. It's gonna sell tickets, bro. It's gonna make more.
That
people
ain't good for
watch
boxing, though. That's good for
bro,
money making.
At the end of the day, money making is good for business. And that's good for the sport. But you can't say making money is not good for business, and business is good for the sport, bro.
I can,
because
it's not
a fact. You can't. It's not. There's no way you can say that if more people that don't like boxing, that is like just like Jake Paul or just like Mike Tyson are gonna watch that fight, and maybe we're gonna want to watch Garcia, Hainey too, or go watch Jerron, whoever you just said, or go watch Bud Crawford now because they might have got into it because of Jake Paul. The fact of the matter is like, yeah, Jake Paul's not a real boxer, but he's selling box more than other real boxers are doing, so it's helping the game.
Yeah, Jake Paul is doing that, but is that good for the sport of boxing?
From the people that actually love boxing and want to be real hardcore boxers, no.
Right.
But I think if you want to be a real hardcore boxer and you aspire to be that and you really like the game like that, then you can look at Jake Paul and understand what he's doing. And if you don't, like someone like me who just likes to watch people to fucking fight, then you'd be like, yeah, he's selling tickets. It's good for the game.
So I understand that opinion. I'm gonna respectfully disagree because what it shows that people, because we're going to talk about WNBA and shit, and what it shows is that people that really aspire to be boxers and really like train their whole lives for this shit, what it shows is that somebody with a YouTuber can come in here, only box for a year, can come in here and put a bigger fight together because of and mind you, he's not even he's fighting almost a 60-year-old dude.
But these fights aren't sanctioned though, so they really don't count. They're just for entertainment. It's like
WWE.
WWE.
No, I get it. They're exhibitions.
They're exhibitions, bro. Like Jake Paul's able to do this. So he does it.
But I know,
Like-
but what I'm saying is, do you really think that's good for the sport of
All
boxing?
press is good press.
Yes,
You gotta
because I
remember
think that people who like
For
Jake Paul
who?
are not boxing fans, and that will help the sport of boxing, especially a thing like boxing where no one really.
So you
boxing's not that
you
popular
think
right
that
now.
you think the turnover rate of people watching the Jake Paul fight? What you're saying is you think the turnover rate of them are gonna go watch boxing now?
I think it's a higher percentage if there wasn't that going on. I
I-
think that if Jake Paul and Mike Tyson wasn't happening on Netflix, I think it'll help more people turn over and watch, become boxing fans than it would.
But they're not. That's the same way like with Taylor Swift with the Super Bowl.
No,
Like, that's
look,
the same thing. Yeah, it's the
but
same
people are
thing.
not. Those same people are not watching football if Taylor Swift's not in there.
exactly.
They might. You
Trap,
might get
look.
a couple of shorties or a couple of chicks that are Swifties that might become football fans because their boyfriend likes football, and now she's watching the game with him because of Taylor Swift's there. Now she's a Chiefs fan. Now she wants to buy a jersey. Now she wants season tickets. Now she's buying her man tickets and shit. That's all how it all trickles down.
No, Trap, look.
I guess what I'm saying is that I thought that this fight was like really refreshing because it was two young
It was
boxers.
a real pure boxing fight.
It was
And
a
I
re-
get that
it was real
point.
boxing.
You're a boxing fan.
Well-
and I get that fan from a fan perspective. I get that. I get that.
And I
aspect.
understand what you're saying too. I'm I'm not arguing, but
the boxing example and the same Taylor Swift football example, the people who are going to watch football are going to watch, the real fans of football are going to watch football regardless of what's going on. Hardcore boxing fans are going to watch no matter who's on. What they're trying to do is get the casual watchers, the casual listeners to buy back in so the money goes up. That's all. So, being strict and sticking to.
that's not what they're doing though.
Huh?
That's not what they're doing.
What do you mean?
What they're doing is
That's
you
not
have-
their main intention. No, their intention is to get their own fucking money and do their own stuff,
That's
build their
not
own
what they're
star.
doing.
But at the same time, they are helping that casual person. It does help.
how
It
does
help.
a YouTuber, even though I give him all the props because he's actually, he's working hard. I mean he's training, but how does a YouTuber that has no boxing
The same
experience
way, look, we play
get
golf.
to have
Give me a perfect example.
like the same platform that someone that has worked their whole life
the
to
same
do?
way, the
No
same
way.
way that me and you, and maybe not you, but the same way I look at DJ Khaled playing golf, or my
Why?
favorite rapper playing golf, Schoolboy Q playing golf, and now I want to go play golf, as opposed to looking at, let's say, a pro like, I'm gonna drop a name that no one, Justin Thomas, who's a fucking professional golfer and playing since college. He's a well-known golfer. He might not be able to get that person to play golf the way Schoolboy Q or Khaled be able to play golf, just because I like Schoolboy Q more and Khaled more than him. I know who they are. Same thing with Jake Paul. Like, you might like boxing, or I like boxing, but Jake Paul's boxing. I like his YouTube channel, so I like KSI, or I like Kai. I'm gonna watch these guys box, and then maybe I become a more boxing
KSI is
fan.
not a boxer. None of
I
that.
know they're not boxers, but
I
this is how it
get, I
trickles
get,
down.
no, I
You
get
know
what you're saying, and that's a great perspective, because yes,
But it
what
does
Ka-
suck for the real boxers. It does suck, and at the
and
end of
what-
the day, it's just part of the game. I think. Like,
But
they're gonna have
the
to-
thing
that's
about
what they have to deal
boxing
with.
is, all right, so golf, you can start golf at really kind of any age, and really like go into I don't know if I said boxing, but golf, you can jump into that. So yes, is cool, but like boxing is something that to get to the level where they're at. I think that this fight was so important, and when Tank fights, when
You can't even name nobody else. That's it.
But yeah, I can. But what I'm saying is these young kids that are actually really doing it, I think is way more important. So like I think this match was refreshing.
Yeah.
It was
For sure.
refreshing.
For sure,
Yeah.
from a boxing standpoint,
And it didn't feel
was refreshing.
scripted.
Pam's like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Let's talk about this Caitlin Clark shit though. We had talked about her denying her.
Say
turn
something,
down.
Pam.
Yeah. Pam don't know what the fuck we talking about.
yeah.
The funny thing about it is though, Pam was watching the fight. We were on Saturday. She's like, "Oh, who's winning?" Bro,
I watched the
asked
whole
all these
thing.
questions.
It was good, but I didn't think that deep into it. I
It-
was just like, oh my god, he's wobbling.
I'm just happy it was a good fight, and I like these two young fighters, and I like people that are actually boxing, and that's something that they've been doing their whole lives, and I just hope they keep doing that. And motherfucking YouTubers and rich people don't get to just
So you
come
ain't
in
gonna
there.
watch the Tyson fight? That would sound like.
You can watch that.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh
It's
man.
on Netflix. You gotta watch. You got Netflix. You gotta watch that shit.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, so you part of the problem then?
No,
I'm watching that.
because I still watch HBO.
You just talk all this shit about fucking the Paul and Tyson, and you're saying, well, I'm still gonna participate.
No, so that's funny because you're saying I'm talking shit. I'm not. I'm just.
Fancy better wake
I'm
your
not
ass
talking
up, dog.
shit.
I'm not talking shit.
Okay. You were, but
Did I? All right, this is where we going. Because I told you, I still give all the respect to Jake Paul to be training, because he is training hard. He's doing his thing. But what I'm saying is that
I gotta pull a Rick Ross real quick.
that he is able to just step into this shit and get a bigger fight than somebody that's been working hard. That's why I said I like Hainey, Tank, Garcia. These are young boxers that
True
are doing this.
boxers.
True boxers. And that's all I like, man.
that's
That, you
peace.
know,
That's peace.
Nah,
you know,
so let's,
I ain't talking shit.
I want to bring this up to you because we had talked about it last episode. The Caitlin Clark fast moves off the.
He said I'm about to pull a Rick Ross.
Real quick. I'm still here though.
What you think about this Caitlin Clark getting $10 million from? Well, actually, they said it could be worth up to $28 million from Nike. You think she made the right decision now, going to WNBA?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say nothing against it. I'm happy for her. It was always a thing for me. It's like, do you do it or do you not? Like, I mean, what can you say? I can't say.
Well, she only getting like I put it in the group chat. She's only getting like $500,000 from the Indiana Fever team.
Was it even that much?
Yeah, it was like maybe a little less. But this deal's crazy. $28 million is gonna last till fucking I think like they said through 3 Olympics.
Wait, she's
I heard it
getting
was $10 million.
she's getting $500,000 for
thing
how
that
many
Fat
years?
said was 10, but I read on it could be worth up to $28 million. That's so much she
She's
can
getting paid $70,000 a year for like 4 years.
Yeah, I think it was.
70,000. She might as well get a regular job
I was about to say, I thought it was like, I think her contract was like, it
for
wasn't.
70,000 a year.
I don't think it was up to like 500,000 or nothing.
Nah,
She
I'm
can get
looking
a
up.
regular job and make more.
All right, so
And
yeah,
not.
she did she got a right deal, but like, let me ask you this.
Why are they paying her so little?
Well, that's what they pay.
That's
the
just what they get paid in the
WNBA.
WNBA.
That's the WNBA.
Yep.
Yes.
She signed a 4-year, $338,000 contract. She will earn $76,000 in her first year with the Fever, and then her final year will be as high as $97,000.
How much is guaranteed?
That's what that shit
Damn,
is.
Pam, you make more than that?
Say what's guaranteed in this clip.
Hey, Pamela, you make more than that?
No, but she could. We don't got to talk about how much I make. I'm just saying
But to play it's crazy to play
professional, and you're
professional
getting
basketball at
going
WNBA.
on.
Yeah.
That's
Remember,
it.
That's you
That's
might
a-
have been gone on that
That's
episode. We were
crazy.
talking about this.
That is crazy. That is insane. There are people out here that do like work from home for more
Nah,
than
shit on
that.
him. Shit on him. Go ahead. Shit on him.
Nah,
I'm not shitting on her. I'm saying she should get paid more.
I'm right there.
Well,
like,
if
per
women
year.
watched more women's basketball,
Is it
then
about viewership?
It's about viewership, yes, ma'am.
But they've been
in
killing
attendance.
it this
So-
season. No.
Yeah,
So-
but they been killing it for like a decade for them. Like when it comes to men's basketball, they didn't start getting paid that big money until Michael Jordan came in the league and changed the perspective of men's basketball. So
What? But Michael also,
That's crazy.
Michael also negotiated the best shoe deal up until that time with Nike.
and he gathered, like, he made like people want to watch him. Like, he was exciting. But all I want to ask is, like, to answer your to get on what you asked me. What other woman, and this is just, I'm a curious question, what other woman that joined the WNBA, what other woman has gotten those kind of deals?
Breonna Stewart, they said, has a deal with Under Armour. And then Sabrina, I can't say her last name.
You know numbers on those?
I don't know her Breonna Stewart, but Sabrina Inoascu, something like that. She signed a similar deal for $24 million. But they said that the fact that she got hurt, she was like the one before Caitlyn like 3 years ago that was balling super hard, making headlines. Not as big as Caitlyn, but she was pretty popular. And she got a $24 million deal. But they said her injuries and lack of playtime, she's not getting as much money.
So yeah,
But I think they're looking at Caitlyn like I know it sounds crazy, but I think they're really looking at Caitlyn like she could be like the next, like the Michael Jordan of women's basketball. Like
she might be the one to boss.
you haven't
Steph
seen
Curry.
you haven't seen a girl been this
Who?
popular in basketball.
I could be her one on
She's
one.
like the Steph Curry.
Steph Curry basketball, yeah. The
Of
way the
WNBA.
way her game is, the way she's popular.
She can make it
Um,
exciting and get people that
yeah.
probably weren't watching WNBA basketball
I smash her in one
get them
on
to
one.
watch it now.
Yep. And I think that the fact that
You swear you will.
the Olympics coming up have a big deal to do with it too, because I think Nike's like the sponsor for the Olympics, or one of the sponsors for the Olympics, and she's gonna be their head athlete, and she's gonna be playing for the women's team. So I'm sure they have a whole marketing plan, the whole thing lined up
Well,
for her to cash out on her.
Would y'all
on,
smash Caitlyn or nah?
Hold on.
Smash or pass Caitlyn Clark right now. Smash or
What
pass.
you were saying?
Smash or pass.
No, it was a little left, but
We'll get to that.
you talking about the Olympics? They ain't put Kyrie on the team, bro.
They didn't put him, or he didn't choose not to. He didn't try out.
I don't think they did it. They picked him this year. I seen something saying about how they wanted to go back to them trying out and shit like that to be a part of the USA team. But I think this year they just picked people and sent them their jersey, but they ain't put Kyrie on.
Do you think that if it does go to where like you don't have to try out type shit,
It's gonna be favoritism.
You think LeBron James is trying out for a fucking
he's
team?
not. Yeah, he's not. LeBron's on it. Curry's on it. I think
Devin
maybe
Booker.
Durant's
I
on it,
see
Devin
Drew
Booker's on
Holiday.
it.
I've never heard of NBA players trying out for the Olympic team. I never heard of that.
No,
nah,
they
I
always
feel you,
try
but they always
They always try out. They always
but they
have.
have
They
an
always have a
option.
tryout, and then they pick the players. Yeah, they always try out.
All right, smash or pass.
pass. Pass.
Wait,
bro.
Caitlyn
I'm trying to
Clark?
liven this shit up. I'm going
Are
to
we talking
sleep.
about Caitlyn Clark?
Pass.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a hard pass too.
A hard pass?
Yeah, I never even thought about
I
it.
thought you was about the money.
He said never thought about it. 70,
Hey,
she's only getting
OG,
70K.
talk to me.
No, she just signed a $8 million deal.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, listen to shit, girl.
You talking about? But
Sorry, I don't follow the
hold on.
WNBA. That's why
Hold
they're
on.
not
Talking about
getting
it.
paid.
Nah. Justin. Hey, Fats, what you call Justin? What's his name?
Marcus.
Marcus. Let me talk to you.
Yes, sir.
You said smash or pass. Ain't nothing about no money in there.
That's facts.
So pass.
If you was good enough,
Bullshit.
you ain't got
Bullshit.
that. You ain't bullshit. You ain't got that. You ain't got that woo stick.
Man.
That woo.
You don't think she's flying you out, Travis?
Hell nah.
She ain't flying nobody that don't want. Man.
Let's
You
wrap
put
this
that
shit up,
thing
man.
on her.
She is a. Man, you wild as
Let's
fuck.
wrap this
bro.
shit up, man. Let's talk about this Kanye and Drake shit real quick.
Nah.
Let's talk about this record.
So
Let's
you
get,
think- you
let's
think
get
she'll
Fats
fly
back in
you
the
out?
conversation.
Nah, you
Oh,
think
man.
she'll fly you out?
Off the rip.
Man.
Don't play with my name.
That's the difference between dreams and goals.
What y'all think about this Kanye Like That remix verse? Before we get
Oof.
out of here?
I.
Justin said if that shit came out first, then he'd be winning the beef. Which I don't even know how
come
Justin
on,
would say that shit,
Justin.
but-
Hold up. We gonna go right back.
I liked the verse until he started dissing people. I thought it was a good verse about himself. It's typical Kanye. And then he started saying like,
It's
what
a
did he say
diss.
about Cole?
Lucy and
Yeah,
your
I didn't think he had to
master.
do
This
that.
is this though.
He said
I
Lucy and your
get
master.
it. I don't think it's.
What made you
I don't think
stop
we
with the
needed
diss, though?
him.
What made you not?
Yeah, he
like-
did
if-
insert himself.
if you
Yeah,
like-
so like, and then the verse is great. It's a great Kanye verse. If you listen to it outside of like the beef or the diss, it's a good verse. And then he starts dissing. It's like, why are you even in this?
Honestly, I agree with you. Like,
It was a
I
good
thought the same
verse.
thing. It was like, why are you inserting?
Yeah.
Like, this has
Low
nothing
key,
to
it's not
do.
a good look for Kendrick either.
It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, and it doesn't. It's not like helping.
It doesn't look
because
good
it's
Kendrick
like,
at
oh,
all, 'cause
more
Kanye
people
responded
are
off the fly.
responding.
Off
You
one
got niggas
verse for no
responding
reason.
before you, nigga.
Right.
As
He's
far
not
as
even
far
in it.
as quality of a song though, the song's fire.
Fire.
I mean, it's Kanye. I mean,
Like if it was a Drake diss or not, I would still bump it.
It goes back to.
Oh yeah, you're right, Jose. It's Kanye. Yeah, duh.
It goes back to our
Everything he does
previous
is fire.
our previous episodes when everybody on me because I'm pro Kanye. Man,
This the
how you gonna like a record and just say the record fire, but I don't like it when he talks about so and so. Nah, the shit hard.
I just thought it was corny. I mean, not to say it was corny.
You can't say that was corny.
I just
bro.
thought it was like, all right, why you jumping
Told you,
into it?
everybody corny.
Why you jump into it? I don't know. But
Yeah, he didn't have
the
to
verse
jump
was
into
fire.
it.
The verse was fire.
He didn't have to
But
jump
it's-
into
I'm
it.
not surprised. It's typical Kanye shit. It's typical Kanye. I mean,
You know,
I wouldn't expect anything else from Kanye.
So he don't have to jump into it. You know what you know what I really wish would come from this?
Kanye sign you.
Hell yeah, that'd be ultimate. But nah,
Head of
for,
marketing.
not for
Get on
real
the
though.
Head to Your
Not
Toes
for real
remix.
though.
Head to your feet remix.
Nah, hey, fuck you. Nah, what I would like to hear from is like since he did mention a couple names, which I don't think it was no crazy ass this, but it might spark up a little bit more music for us.
Nah, yeah.
Well, Vultures 2 is
I
coming
like
anyway.
that.
Fortress 2 is supposed to be coming, isn't it?
It's coming.
I like that.
We go and wait another
Bruh,
year.
I was talking to
Alright,
Pam
bro.
and I was like, man, I feel like Kanye has no loyalty to anybody but his kids. Like this guy,
And
he would
himself.
stab you in the back the second he gets the chance.
I mean, him and Drake have been.
Watch your back.
Yeah, watch your back. Yeah,
That's life.
yeah.
What about the Drake AI record that we heard? Well, it wasn't AI. We had established that earlier. You thought
What wasn't AI?
the Drake record, the new disc.
Nah, but the
The voices are AI, but with the verses are written
push-ups?
by Drake, but the voices are AI.
Push-ups.
I think
Nah,
that
the new one.
no,
You heard it?
I think there was better resources. If you're gonna do AI, I thought he could have done AI a little bit better. But
With Snoop and Pac.
yeah, I didn't even listen to it. I skipped the Drake's verse.
Oh, I thought that was Pac.
Man.
That was fire. Pac went off.
He talking about Pac.
That was Drake. Drake
Oh.
went off.
That was AI, bro.
no,
Oh,
it was
shit.
Drake written
Do
verses.
you guys
with
think that
Pac's
that's corny?
voice and
Is that
AI.
going to be a new thing or what?
I think it's corny, and I hope it's not a new thing.
Bro, let's leave corny and what's today? Let's leave corny and today be the last day we say corny.
I think that shit was fucking genius.
Until you do something corny.
That shit was fucking genius.
I think he's
bro.
good at doing what he does. Is the
I like the trolling aspect.
the trolling. He's good at that, and that's what gets people kind of, watching and paying attention to him.
Yeah, I
So
think.
you hear that, and all you take away from it is that he's good at trolling.
Yeah,
Yeah, was he not
Crazy.
trolling? You thought
Yeah,
he was
he's trolling, but you don't think about the creativity,
where
The
the credits
genius-
on that? Where the
the
credits
genius
that say
behind
he
the
wrote
record,
it?
the way he was able to rap in two
Y'all
different,
niggas
in
tripping,
three
bro.
different,
I
he
don't
rapped
think
three
he
different
said
ways.
much. What
Facts,
did he
facts.
say?
Where's the credits? That
It's what he
You don't
did. It's
need
not
the
what he said, but
credits.
what he did.
We didn't
But
have
he
the credits
did that
for
because he
Ether.
was trolling.
We ain't had the credits for Super Ugly.
Yeah, but there was no AI there, and Nas said that.
Bro, he
And
only
he put it
used-
on the album.
But he didn't use AI for anything creatively besides to give the emphasis on what he was trying to do with the record, which was
I
the
get
record.
it.
The idea behind the record was to have Pac
That nigga told
And
that nigga
Snoop
Kendrick come outside, man.
talk
that
to
nigga
him,
Kendrick in the
talk
house,
down to
dog.
Kendrick, and that's what he did. That's all
No,
he
I
did.
get it. I like I said, the disrespect, the trolling aspect, but the verses, that shit was whack to me.
That shit was hard as fuck.
That's crazy.
Kendrick got come.
That's it.
Kendrick got come his black ass outside.
Joe
straight
Budden
up.
said he's
That's
coming
a
in 2
fact,
weeks.
though.
Pause.
Anybody got time for that shit,
This
man?
guy
This
Drake's
nigga dropped
making
2 records already.
creative.
Niggas ain't gonna
records.
care about this shit in 2 weeks.
Right.
We're gonna be talking about some whole other shit.
Facts.
Kendrick looking like a whole suck out here.
I think it's creative, but I don't think people
That's a
see it
fact.
as
Talk that shit,
creative.
facts.
People see the
I
trolling.
talk too much. I'm trying to chill out.
Nah, man, talk.
Niggas don't
We
wanna
want-
hear-
nah,
niggas
we
don't
wanna
wanna
hear
me
it.
talk. I don't want to hear
I don't
this
want to hear
shit.
no Kendrick. No Kendrick
I don't wanna
smoke.
hear this shit, man. I ain't got
don't
time
want to hear
for
no Kendrick
niggas.
smoke. I don't get mad.
I ain't got time for niggas, bro. Yo, that shit was hard.
It was good, but I think that people
Kendrick
pay
gotta come
more
outside.
attention to the fact that he's trolling than what he says sometimes.
Going back to what y'all was talking about earlier, everything entertainment. We
That's
in
what
America.
that's what it's for, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Well,
don't
he
take away from it being good. I'm just saying that he's
Well, he ain't
doing
get
what
me
he
that.
does. He trolls.
He ain't get me with that one because I ain't even listen to it. When I heard that shit, I was like, bro, I skipped to fucking Drake's verse
that shit
So
was
how can
hard,
you have an
bro.
opinion on it and listen to it?
because I don't want it, bro.
Because he was speaking from a perspective. Just it was hard. It was,
I
it
want
was
it.
dope.
I skipped to.
Kendrick still ain't dropped shit.
If you skip
No, I
the Drake's
agree.
part, then you missed the whole part of the song, Trav. Honestly,
No, I
like, you
listened
missed
to
the
a
whole
little
perspective
bit.
of the
I
record.
listened to a little bit, but I'm not pressed to. What do you mean? I'm not pressed to listen to no AI shit.
Bro, but it's not AI.
It's not AI, bro.
He wrote it.
It's
The only
just
thing
the
that's
voice.
AI.
How do y'all know he wrote it?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little confusing, that whole AI thing. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. So he made a
want me-
song
you
and
want me
put a
to-
different voice on it.
You
Just
want me
use
to
pockets,
listen? You
use
want me to
voice.
listen to somebody that's dead?
Yes, because the whole point of the
and
record
then
and what
you
he's
want-
saying, that ties into the whole point of the
Do
song.
you think Pop would have? Do you
Trap.
think Pop would have been on that side? Nah,
That's
I'm
the
re-
point of the record?
no. I think it's
So
disrespectful.
so he's actually so you didn't listen to the song, right? So on
I don't
Tupac,
need to.
so on the verse
No,
that
you
he
need
wrote,
You
as
talking about?
if-
We're talking about
so if-
Tupac. He's
the
dead.
the verse that he wrote, as if he was Tupac.
How do you know he wrote it?
You gonna let me speak? That should be the name of the episode.
Don't worry, it will be. Let me speak.
You gonna let me speak?
The verse that he wrote and as if he was Tupac, he was actually saying like, "Yo, Kendrick, what are you doing?" Drake was actually insulting himself.
I heard that
using-
much.
Right. Did the same thing with Snoop. And then Drake came on there and like, yeah, you're absolutely right. This nigga needs to come with it. I'm waiting for him. Now he knocking on your door, calling your bluff.
I get it.
Now we about to go. Can we just go to the hip hop side of it? Fuck all the other shit. He is calling this man bluff, and he has yet to come. And the part that's sad about it is Kendrick he threw the rock.
Now he
threw the rock.
I get it.
Now he's hiding his hand.
But I get it. So
I ain't gonna lie, we counted the boy out because we didn't know he was gonna do.
So what do you think about
with this shit that he got going on?
What do you think that do you think that Snoop Dogg should be mad?
I can't speak on that. Snoop Dogg got to respond. I can't speak on that.
Yeah, but you can speak on.
That's probably why it's not officially released though, because
that's probably why it's just a record.
But you can speak like it's supposed to hold weight on Pac's side.
If I feel like the song,
you can be clever and witty and say that
the song has been out for 2 days, and Snoop has yet to say anything. Nobody from Tupac's estate has said anything. At the end of the day, I think at this point this is hip hop, and I think we are just getting in too deep with the personal side of things and the personal lives.
It was witty as fuck. It was creative as fuck.
We are in a rap battle. You called me outside. I came outside. Now you acting like you can't leave the porch. And I'm begging you to come outside, come fuck with me.
I get
it. Some shit but this is hip hop though.
Yeah, but AI is not hip hop, bro.
Bro, that's the realm we going into.
Is that the path we're going down? Niggas recording verses in other niggas' voices?
That shit is whack to me.
Y'all like he made an album.
Like
he made a diss record.
He made a hit record. He made a hit record using fucking Tupac's verse, and it went number one. It's a diss record. It's for fun. He's not even dropping that shit. He dropped it on Instagram. The whole point of the AI is to have people who Kendrick looks up to talking down to him. That was the point of the record,
which is whack.
How was that whack?
It was very creative. It was very creative.
I understand the creative aspect. I didn't see where he was going, but he could have made Drake.
It's whack to be in a beef and say, I'm not gonna diss you. I'm gonna write a whole record and say the people that you look up to and gave you this fucking torch. Now I'm not dissing you, but the people who you look up to and gave you the torch, they're dissing you. That's what the whole record was about.
Like, come on, little nigga, you need to come outside.
I understand what it is, but what I'm saying is the last record that the Drop and Give Me 50 or whatever, that shit was hard.
Pause.
Drake didn't need to have no Tupac.
Bro, it's not about needing it. It's about being creative.
I don't think you.
I just don't like it. I don't like it. Like, AI is not the way, bro.
I don't think I respectfully, Travis, I don't think you can say anything about it that you don't like. I just think you just say you don't like it. Because you're saying AI, but you didn't use AI to rap the verse. AI just the voice to get his point across with the creativity of the record. So, what did you like about it?
I told you what I didn't like about it.
Now that you explain it to me, creative as fuck. I don't want to hear it again.
You didn't even hear it one time.
No, I heard you when you was playing it.
I have no problem. Everybody can do whatever they want.
I know, but I didn't like that. That was the track. I
didn't like it. I don't think it really holds no weight. That ain't a movie.
So how you feel about Kendrick right now, though?
I feel like Kendrick, shit. He need to do something.
And that's what that's for.
I get it. Trust me. I'm not saying nothing against Drake. I'm saying that the whole AI, Pac and Snoop verse. I listened to the first part of the Tupac shit, and I get where he was coming from, and I skipped to the rest, because I wanted to hear Drake.
Yeah, because I don't think you knew that was actually Drake rapping. I don't think you.
So
knew
if
you thought that it was a whole
it doesn't
AI
matter
verse.
if it was.
It does matter. It's the whole entire point of the record track.
I can understand where Travis.
Who's your favorite artist?
Kanye.
That dead. Biggie. You love Biggie, right?
Luther Vandross.
You love Biggie, right? Oh, you got somebody else. That's dead.
I got multiple.
Just give me one.
Nipsey.
Nipsey Hussle. If they use AI technology.
Not if they.
That would be fire. That would be fire.
But you could say they, but.
Finish what you going to say, Facts.
Because that's what I want to know. So it's they use
corny
AI technology to bring back Nipsey. Maybe give us some records he didn't finish.
To talk shit about somebody that
he's
not even involved in the beat.
No, this is just music. This is just music. They about to bring him back to life. He got some songs he ain't finished. They're going to use AI to finish it. Or they're going to just use AI period and drop a new Nipsey album for the Nipsey fans. would you listen or would you not listen because it's AI?
If it's AI, I'm not listening.
So you're just against the whole AI shit with in the
Absolutely, because it's not real.
Shit.
In that example you just said, I want it, I need it. But
So-
as far as you rapping like a posthumous, I would accept that. But
Not
not
be-
from a nigga that's alive.
Not because in that case, shit, we could have. What's your favorite artist of all time? I mean, in that case, we could always have these artists making music. But what is the importance about
Well-
music? Is not real.
Well, Beanie Siegel, because he lost his voice and shit.
Right.
He was saying how he plans to use AI
To help his voice.
to create another album. You get some people out there that look at it as a thing that can help, a tool that can help.
It's a slippery slope,
And then- But I mean, you gotta look at it, man. The internet and was created to help, and then people create the dark web. So, you
I
can't
get-
control that shit
no,
though.
and I'm not mad at it. I gave y'all my opinion, and I just
No, it's
don't.
facts.
I don't think that it. I don't think it's to me. It's not.
I can
That's peace.
understand.
That's peace.
I can
It's
understand.
not
Yeah.
good.
That's peace.
I'd rather
What doesn't
hear,
make it good?
Because it's not real. First of all, and
Would you accept the posthumous
and
AI
did he get a
album?
did he? First of all, did he get a cosign from anybody?
I co-signed him.
To use, Pox.
But you taking it to that level. You looking at it from
It's
that
fake.
perspective.
How can I not look at it like that?
Because I don't care about them giving him. I don't care about him
Well,
getting
guess what?
permission from Snoop. That doesn't matter.
Well, so Snoop's voice and Pac's voice doesn't matter. It's a beat between him and Drake. I would have much rather heard Drake rapping on a whole verse.
Do you think it was witty though? Do you think it was witty? Clever.
I think that it. I understand
Why he did it.
Why he would have done it.
flowers. You ain't gonna give him those flowers. You ain't give him those flowers. I know you're not gonna give him those flowers.
Man, y'all so.
You ain't giving those flowers. You ain't
I
not gonna
think
sit
you
here
don't
and say it's
like.
clever.
You
You know
don't.
it's clever.
I think he doesn't like that it loses like authenticity.
Yeah.
I would have much rather heard like I would always give somebody flowers. I just don't agree with that. That to me
respect
okay,
what
yeah,
he's
we're
saying.
talking about playing games now. Like okay, whatever. Like that's like me if I'm beefing with Jose, and I get fast on AI talking shit about Jose.
That's different, bro.
How is that different?
It's different.
Would you take a posthumous Nipsey album?
No.
Created by AI.
Not by AI.
Oh, you're a hater.
How am I a hater?
No, I'm just playing.
It's AI. It's art. What's the first word of the A? What does A mean? Artificial. Fake. Get yourself right, bro.
What the fuck is going on right now?
What's your life
Get
like?
the fuck out of here, man.
What the fuck is going
What's
on
your
right
life
now?
like?
So you he trying to tell
Drop
me
the mic.
Yeah,
like
that was,
artificial.
that was
Mic
dropping
drop.
mic right there.
You gotta
That
wrap the episode up like that. With that, you gotta wrap it up now. Yeah, wrap it up, dog. With that
It's
mic drop.
artificial. Y'all are finding people find every excuse to make fake shit okay, and I'm not with it. So
I
We've
respect
been
that.
eating it forever, but that's another conversation for another day. But
Oh
I mean,
shit!
You
They
said-
Know
drinking it.
yourself.
They
You
drinking
know
it
what I'm
over there.
saying? So it's like
oh, what'd you say?
So we've been eating.
we've been
artificial
eating
stuff,
it
right?
and drinking it since the beginning of the time. So I just think we the Jetsons, bro. We on our way to that. Technology is here. We can't do nothing with it. And it's funny because like
You can.
niggas will hate artificial intelligence, but then fuck with cryptocurrency.
All right.
Or like that new Marvel movie,
It's the same shit.
Eat McDonald's.
Nah, that
artificial burger.
it's funny because
I'm
like
gonna go for some fries right now.
crypto. We can dive in that. We can talk about it another time.
Yeah,
but
it's all artificial.
Let's wrap it up. Go ahead.
All those things. I just think that's the way technology is coming. We're going into that. The
Yeah.
time of
but does that make it
actual
right though?
having tangible. We in the land of the convenience.
But does it make it right?
It's a slippery slope, like you said.
It's like when the iPhone took the headphone jack out.
And-
Everybody
and
was
the cameras
tripping
ain't
about
recording,
it.
so we
But
good.
now it's like a way of life.
Now it just is what it is.
It is
now.
what
We
it is
live
now.
with it. You feel me? But when the flying cars come and the
Trap
telepathy,
will have a heart attack.
when all that shit
I
really
ain't gonna
pop
have a heart
off, you're
attack.
gonna be like, all right, all
got
this
me
shit
fucked
makes
up.
sense.
Travis, there was a time that we didn't have internet. People were like, "No, we don't
Serious
need that."
artificial
like,
intelligence.
I lived in that time. What you
Exactly.
mean?
So that's
Meta
what I'm
is
saying.
artificial.
So, all of those things were new and they were foreign to us, but we adjusted and we came along with it. And I think that's going to be one of
Yeah,
those
but
things that
We
As
can
much as you
adjust,
don't
but
like
like, would you?
it's coming.
If someone uses AI in a way against you, are you gonna be okay with it? Or are you gonna fight against it?
Remember
But that's
when?
how you're using it, and the way that you're using it. I don't think it's being used in a negative way in the
How?
song. In the song,
we're
I don't
getting
think it's
off
being
topic,
used in a
man.
negative way.
Yeah, no,
Remember when
just-
Bobby
it's
Adolf
artistry.
had that deep fake sex tape? The Bobby girl who does the interviews. Remember she had that deep fake sex tape.
You
I
can't-
still haven't seen it, but yeah, when they put that face on and shit.
Is that okay?
Of course, it's not okay.
I'm not saying
that's
So
it's
how is
okay.
this okay?
But that's
Bro,
a crime.
that's two different things.
no,
Trap.
it's this. It's
That's a
actually the
cr-
same.
that's-
No, it's
That's a
not. It's the same.
crime.
It's the same thing, but used in two different ways, so it doesn't make it the same thing anymore. It's like a gun. Like it's
I
like
can use a
saying
gun to
that
protect
you're gonna
myself.
protect yourself.
I
You're
can
gonna
use it to
kill
rob
someone
somebody.
in cold blood. That's two different things.
Yeah.
Gun is just a gun. AI is just AI. You can use it for good things. You can use it for bad things. Like Drake using this shit back to the original conversation, him using it cosign, no cosign, that wasn't the point. He didn't drop his new hit record featuring Tupac and Snoop, went number one, and didn't give him no credit, made a fucking millions of dollars off it. He dropped a diss track to be witty and creative, to just keep this beef going. Just there's another level of the beef. That's all it was.
So if I use a gun
That's
with
a
it,
good point.
so if I use a
Fuck out
gun,
of here, man.
That's what he got from it.
Nah, because he want to bring a gun into the set, and it's two completely different things. If I'm witty and creative on how I'm gonna rob a bank or you, it's okay.
No, it's
No.
still wrong.
No,
Those are two wrong things you shouldn't rob.
So
Shouldn't rob anybody.
so you're saying that?
But you have it to protect.
But you can
it-
use that gun to go save somebody or protect somebody from harm.
I'm just trying to understand what is okay about using someone's voice to project a negative to somebody.
It's not nothing negative, and I don't
So
think
it's a
it
diss
was.
though, right? Y'all
I
call
don't
it a
think it
diss.
was-
What is a diss? What is a diss?
In the song, he just
Come
said,
on,
"Come
Travis.
out. We've been waiting
Travis,
for
you
you."
just talking to keep. You trying to keep this thing
All right, let's
going?
wrap this bitch up, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You trying to keep this thing
The
going?
camera's been done.
No, Jazz restarted
We're recording. Let's get
him.
It's
What?
funny. Hey, I guess we're gonna have.
Let's clap it up.
I guess we're gonna let everybody chime in and give your opinion about this shit.
Yo, Trap, I'm an AIO ass next week.
Yeah, shit.
Hey,
And watch your
Trap.
back, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Shit, before we get out of here,
That's
man,
crazy.
like, comment, subscribe, follow us on
What is
social media
happening?
at RensDoFLA.
Know yourself.
Another good, amazing episode, funny ass episode, episode
Jesus
29,
Christ,
Neighbors
I don't know.
Podcast. It's your boy Greeny. To my left,
It's your boy, Artificial.
Artificial
Trap.
That's conspiracy brother right there. That's conspiracy brother.
Faster King.
the
That's
mic.
crazy.
Yo, nah.
Peace.
Pam.
I love y'all,
Fan
man.
FTK. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.